I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself.
Amen. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Chitty chat. Chitty chat. I love you. What's up? DS time, baby.
Yes, sir. We in the building. What's up with y'all in the chat, man?
Hey, I got this.
Turn me up on a Sunday, man. Pete, I jump in this chat, man. I see Pete dressed to the nines, just ready. You know what I'm saying? A little black on black action, but then, of course, topping it off with the new exclusives.
Epic Universe, what up?
He's like, yo, I'm right here. Your advertisement could go right here, but y'all playing games.
I am in my mid-30s, but I'm 12. I'm telling you.
It's the dude! Yeah!
So before anybody gets a little crazy, it's like, why is Pete rocking these crazy These are the Stay Machos. All right?
Why?
These are on NYYU's website right now. These are the Stay Machos. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Look at this. Look. NYYU, the Stay Machos. I don't know if you can see the Stay. Can you see the Stay? Yeah, you can see the Stay Macho. Look at that.
You can see it. Yeah.
Come on, Stay Macho. Stay Macho. Go and get it. Nah, these are fire for real though.
Big facts.
These are fire.
And you only place to find that, man. It's NYYunderground.com, man. So,
bro, you too tired, man. You gotta go to bed, bro.
I'm
can't even
you,
talk
you hear
right
me?
now.
I'm slurring my words. I feel like
thinking you're drunk over there.
I almost said some crazy shit.
Oh shit, take it easy.
I
know this is DS, but take it easy.
Yeah, I was about to say something. You gotta help me. I'm about to say some crazy shit just now.
Hey, let me tell you something. We've all said some crazy shit before. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you got to say a little something crazy. Makes you human. You know what I mean?
Be careful, because when the haters is watching and you say something crazy, gotta be careful.
Yeah, I like the haters. Watch me, baby. They can watch me in. They can watch me in the shower if they want. I don't care, damn it.
Okay.
I don't care, damn it.
I think somebody.
I'll get butt ass naked right now.
I think.
All right.
Somebody who just joined our chat that would probably object to all of that, but. Hey.
Oh man, I tell you, we never start a show with Yankee news. We just talk nonsense.
Never.
What kind of people are we?
Never they.
What kind of show is this? Designated Spitters.
The best.
Unbelievable. But guys, we do got a lot to talk about today. Do not worry. We're going to be talking Yankee news. I promise you that. We're going to be talking a lot of New York Yankee news today. And somebody out there who's getting a shit ton of attention. And it's a trade that I liked. And a lot of you guys in this chat were like, Pete, you stupid. You're so stupid, Pete. What do you mean you like this move? We'll see how it goes. But Ryan Weathers right now is bringing a storm to Tampa. There's a lot of people right now talking about Ryan Weathers and how he's looking, and he's saying he feels really healthy, the healthiest he's ever felt at this level. And of course, I'm assuming he probably would be saying that no matter what. But we got a chance to see some of him today. There was a lot of reports about him, and one of the reports today was something we kind of already know about this guy, that he throws 98, 99. And he could dot that pitch. He could dot the fastball, no doubt about it. Faced Paul Goldschmidt, that was online, but we do got some exclusive footage. I'm going to go to that exclusive footage first. This is, of course, from our great friend, the one, the only, John Goatfee, who got us this footage. There you see the whole side angle of the motion and the delivery from Ryan Weathers, of course, not sporting the big locks as he was in Florida, kind of shortened it up a little bit, but I'm also going to play some quotes from him. But Francis, I got to start with you, man, because he's wearing number 40, of course, last worn by Luis Severino.
Heavy.
How do you feel about Weathers, man? I think Ryan Weathers, honestly, can shock a lot of people with how good he could potentially be for the Yanks.
I agree. I mean, when the deal went down, we said it. We were like, I guess there wasn't like a crazy amount of excitement behind it because a lot of Yankee fans didn't really know who he was, or even remember the time that he did pitch against us and do pretty well. But he's one of those moves that I liked. I mean, we spoke about it on Friday. When you look at the offseason in general, like, yeah, there wasn't kind of like that home run that we were like expecting or that grand slam like, that the Yankees could have done, but didn't.
Right.
But moves like Ryan Weathers are moves that I look at and I'm like, yeah, on the peripheries, they have an A+, and Ryan Weathers is right in the middle of why I give them such a high grade when it comes to the periphery additions, because his potential is through the roof. And again, you know, to Pete's credit, he's been saying it the whole time since the move got done. Health, right? Health is going to be the key thing.
That's what it's all about.
I think when it sounds a little redundant because with any pitcher today, that's kind of the thing. Like these guys throw 100 miles an hour, but and you guys are seeing it here. Like it's not all good, it's not all perfect, but the potential is there.
Yeah. And I just see what somebody in the chat right now, Lance said, he reminds me of James Paxton. I'm going to be honest with you. Paxton had nasty. I think Ryan Weathers' stuff overall is better than James Paxton.
Agreed.
And that might be crazy to some people because James Paxton also was a high 90s guy, but I think Ryan Weathers has the full makeup. I think he has the overall makeup of it. And I do want to play a quote from him or just a quick video from him a little earlier talking about how guys like Max Fried, Cole, and Rodon, specifically Rodon and Fried, are really helping them. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
How beneficial is it for you to have guys like Cole, Rodon, Fried in the same rotation? What can you learn from those guys?
I mean, there's so much knowledge between those three. They've been almost in this league for 10 years, and when you I've been in it for 3, and like you think like that's another 7 years of doing this every single year, and like at the level they've been doing it, like there's just a lot I can pick from them. Especially Fried and Rodon being lefties. You know, Fried's really helping me with my breaking ball right now, and it's getting closer and closer. And he's just helping me pour confidence into that pitch and to continue to throw it for a strike.
Love it. You got to love that, man. That's what those guys are there for. And to get a young pitcher, like he said, I've been in the league for only a couple of years, and you got guys like Rodon and Fried who have just been really good pitchers throughout the major league careers. Obviously, with the contracts they've signed, they got to be pretty damn decent. And, you know, you're bringing in a young guy who throws very hard. We know the velo's there. We know that's not going to be a problem. But now he's developing those secondary pitches even more. And if you've watched him before, you know, I'm not going to sit here and act like I've watched so much of Ryan Weathers, but the stuff I've seen when they got him, that's why I quickly jumped to the gun and was like, hey, I like this move. You know, we didn't really give up anything that is going to hurt us in any type of other trade down the line. We didn't really lose much for him. And I really believe if this guy is healthy, he is going to play a significant role in the team. And one more thing I'm going to throw out there. If he does not come out to Weatherman from Hank Williams Jr., we got a problem. If his warm-up song is not Weatherman from Hank Williams Jr., we got a problem. Because my nickname already for him is the Weatherman, Ryan Weathers. That's it.
I love the Weatherman. I'm gonna come out.
That's his name, the Weatherman. Are you co-signing?
I'm co-signing that.
Am I getting the Francis Lee co-sign now?
I'm gonna say that because the Weatherman is dope. I like that. All now, right. We're gonna have to do some research. Make sure.
Are you throwing another song at me here?
No. I like the song. I like the song. Right. I don't know why I just lied because I am gonna throw another song. I am gonna throw another song. And here's my thing. I'm like the Weatherman is dope. But immediately when I hear the nickname, I think of like the old school X-Men theme, right?
That's fine with me.
Kind of making the reference to Storm, but you know, for Ryan,
you're talking about that
would imagine him on the mound at Yankee Stadium doing his last warm-up pitches, and the old X-Men theme is playing.
Yeah, no doubt.
That would be tough.
I mean, if a Netflix documentary comes about him for years now, a black woman might play him.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
True. I'm just saying, I mean, there's a real possibility.
Oh, my God. All right.
I'm just saying there's a real possibility. It's true. It can happen. Why not? I think it can happen.
I mean, no, hey.
Netflix has done it before. It's 2026. Netflix has done it before. Well, I'm just saying.
You never know. You never know. They're talking about having a black James Bond. They're doing
That's my point. All right,
things. It can happen.
They're talking about having a woman James Bond, I read, too. Why not?
Well...
Let me tell you something. That could.
Okay.
Hey. I might buy a ticket to that one. I'm just saying.
Imagine they have a woman play James Bond and it's Sydney Sweeney.
And then the Bond girl is an actual girl.
I'm
gonna tune in.
Now you That's 4D chess.
Look at us talking like this on a Sunday.
That's 4D
What's the matter
chess
with the
right
both
there.
of us?
I have no idea.
What's the matter with us?
I have no idea. He just said.
I blame Uncle Dom because my balls are moving crazy today.
His balls are moving crazy. Yo.
Oh man.
Everybody didn't see the Valentine's Day card that you made, right?
No, I didn't post all those yet. No.
Okay. Well, that was a good time. Only at the U.
Let me tell you something. The best one was still Crackle Nuts.
I mean,
so if you're not in our Discord, I'll tell you guys real quick since Francis said it. So I'm gonna tell you guys really quickly. We had a Valentine's Day card made of Crackle Nuts. Crackle Nuts was famous last year for saying he likes anything that creams. Put two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
That was basically what the thing was. That's what it was.
it was a nice.
So,
it,
yeah,
it was a good card.
It was a wonderful card. It was actually really, really amazing.
I
Bobby
made sure to send it
Rocco.
to wifey.
Good. I like that. Very nice. Where is Ryan gonna fit in the rotation? Well, I think he's 100% gonna be in a rotation to start the year. I think that's what it is. And there's gonna be a lot of competition in the Yankees rotation. That's why I think it's something that you have to look at as a super strength for this team. It's very, very simple for them to if a Louis Heel is struggling, if a Cam Schlittler's struggling, you can swap some of these guys out with what they have currently. And we're not even talking about Lagrange. We're not even talking about ER right now, Elmer Rodriguez. We're not talking about none of those guys yet. And we've talked about that a lot here, that the Yankees rotation is a strength to this team, and it should be something that they should be marketing a lot to get more and more fans to be purchasing those tickets this year to come and see the Yankees play. But we'll talk more and more about Ryan Weathers here, but I do want to flip over to something else. Carlos Rodon, this was interesting. Came out today that Rodon's injury, quote unquote, the loose bodies in the elbow, was so significant, Francis, that he couldn't even button his jersey. He couldn't button a shirt. The velo was gone, that he didn't even know what he would have on any given day. So I question one thing on this, because when I hear that stuff now, I go, why was he pitching?
And you're not crazy to ask that.
Well, maybe they feel like a 60% Rodon was better than what they had, because I just have a tough time with that. Everybody saw the velo was down. Don't get me wrong. It's not like he wasn't still having decent outings, because he was.
Yeah.
So he was obviously pitching through it good enough to be decent. But what were your initial thoughts when you heard this, that in playoff games, a man can't button a shirt, but you're sending him out there to get beat up by the Blue Jays?
My initial thought is more of the same. Unfortunately, like I don't want to sit here and be that guy, but I can't lie. I mean, it's more of the same. It's not the first time that we've seen this or heard this with the Yankees. Somebody is hurt, somebody's nursing an injury, they leave him out there longer than they should. I mean, how do we feel when we heard the Volpe stuff at the end of the year? And then they flip-flopped on that so many times that now you don't know which
Multiple
way is up
times.
when it comes to it. At first, it was like, no, we were pretty confident it didn't affect. Then it was like, no, we're actually relatively confident it did affect the player that he was down the stretch.
Yeah, that was Cashman. Boone and everybody else said they don't think it affected him. And then Brian Cash was like, yes, it did.
Exactly. Which, to Cashman's credit, it's kind of obvious, buddy. I mean, an injury of that significance, and all the doctors that have come out and commented on it said the same thing. Now, whatever pertains to Rodon, loose bodies in the elbow. I mean, once the season was over, right, and we went into the offseason and they dropped that bomb on us out of nowhere, didn't you kind of get the feeling that, all right, at some point here, we're going to hear that this was an issue for him down? Because I kind of did. So today wasn't a complete shock to me, because once they said it, you kind of knew they were going to allude to this, when it got closer to the season starting. Now we're hearing it. Not being able to button your jersey, though, Pete, I'm not going to lie.
That's crazy.
That kind of scared me a little bit.
Rodon's a tough dude. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
he
no,
got
sure.
Look, the dude got a set of balls on him. That's why I wasn't, I know everybody kind of tried to take shots, especially his first year. He got beat up a lot. I respected that he kept going out there. He made some changes. He had a really good year last year. Let's not front. I know it.
Yes.
Look, I'm not the guy. I don't think anybody here at the U is the guy to say celebrate the season because, we didn't win, so let's celebrate it. No, but individual performances you can obviously talk about it. Carlos Rodon had a very good year. There's no denying it. There was points of the year where we're debating who's the best pitcher on the team between him and Max Fried. That's how good Carlos Rodon was, because everybody knows how good Fried was. And the other thing he talked about today, too, is that I think he's actually pitching at one of his heaviest weights right now. I think he said he was up to almost over the 250 line that Carlos Rodon was over. And again, look, I'm going to be real with you guys. I like a heavy set pitcher. I always have. I get worried when a pitcher says I'm going to lose a lot of weight and then they go out there. It's like you don't have the same year. It's like a lot of things just fall off for whatever reason. So he did mention that before the year begins, he wants to get to a certain weight. So he's acknowledged that. I'll be honest. I like to see him stay where he is, but that's just me. I mean, he's going to be comfortable however he is, and I don't think it's a problem. I don't think this is a guy that people worry about weight issues with him. Oh, he's not going to be good because he fluctuates all the time. He's not one of those guys at all. And if Rodon could be Rodon that he was last year, maybe that velo ticks up a little bit. Could still see the best Rodon that we've seen yet.
I mean, the Rodon we got last year was, in my opinion, hands down the best version of Rodon
Easy
we've seen since he became a Yankee. That being said, the way that it kind of ended, I could see that leaving a sour taste in a couple people's mouths. But
fair.
Me personally, when I look at the season overall, I'm like, this was the best version of this guy that we got. This feels like the kind of year that you can really build off. This feels like the kind of year that you look back at and say, okay, that's when I got comfortable here. And that's what I take away from it. The injury at the end of the year scares me when you hear them speak about it the way they did today, where it's like, yeah, it was pretty bad. He couldn't move. He couldn't want to, we don't know. But outside of that, listen, if he's healthy and if he's at a weight that he feels comfortable pitching at, that's kind of where I want him to be. Because I'm with you. We saw it happen with CC Sabathia that he went, got sober and lost a bunch of weight and just was not the same guy.
Yep.
And people said he's in the best shape of his life. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Pitching is a lot about balance.
Well, yep.
If you look at,
that's right.
And we had me and Pete actually witnessed this together with a couple of other people when the Yankees were playing the Dodgers in 2024 during the year that was Juan Soto. We saw Yamamoto go through his pregame routine.
Yes. Crazy.
One of the most impressive pregame routines I've ever seen for a pitcher.
Facts.
I was really truly something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life was that pregame routine and the way that he performed, the way that he prepared. The one thing that stuck out to me is everything he was doing for balance. You remember at some point he's standing on one leg and he's doing all these different things, and he's like, I remember just hearing you might have said it's like, dude, like look, like you could see the discipline there in this guy.
Hell yeah.
Watching him warm up like that just really reinforces how important the balance is for a pitcher. And weight shifts can really disrupt that, right? Any little thing can disrupt it, which is kind of like why we get a little bit excited when we see a pitcher change something. Like the other day with Garrett Cole, we're like, oh, is he going to go over the top? Because it's not common for people to change anything because everything is balanced, timing. You want to make sure you're not, that front hip isn't flying open. It's almost the same dance as the hitters do, right? With the hips and everything. But balance, man, balance is key. And if you change your weight drastically, you can pay for that. So I hope, like you said, Rodon just stays at a weight where he's comfortable. If it is a little bit heavier, right, to the point where in a jersey, it's like, oh, he looks like he put on a couple. I really don't care what he looks like.
Either.
That's more
I don't care at all.
Ashley Rodon's department to worry about.
Right.
I don't really, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I just need you to win games.
Yeah.
And be healthy doing it.
If Rodon's the guy who he was last year, but this year he's hitting 97 constantly or getting up to 98 because of, what happened. If that's the case, I don't know. They are blaming that a little bit on the low velo last year. And if that is the case and this guy gets his velocity back to the upper 90s, I mean, shit. Sign me up for a heavier set Carlos Rodon that goes out there and just absolutely smacks. I mean, I'll be okay with that. And
he's probably better this year if he.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if he's the velo back like that, and like you said, the balance is there, and the changeup has been what it is. It's been one of the best weapons that that he definitely has. He has all that going for him. Yeah, sign me up for the year that Rodon can give you. Update on Max Fried. He said he's really ready to go this year. He's playing with a chip on his shoulder. He's very upset with how the year ended, of course. And his last outing against the Blue Jays didn't go well at all. And he wants it back. He wants it back. He wants to go out there and do his thing. There was a little concern with Cam Schlittler on the lat. He's apparently going to be on the mound. I think Aaron Boone said Thursday that he's going to start throwing again. I hope I'm not wrong about that. It was either Tuesday or Thursday. So it doesn't seem like there's real concern there. I know a lot of people are kind of saying, yep, here we go. Spring training starting and guys are injured already, but doesn't really seem like nothing like that. Garrett Cole is throwing. He's hitting 95, 96 miles an hour just in his bullpen sessions. You guys already heard about Ryan Weathers. Really haven't had much of an update on Louis Heel. Louis Heel's kind of flying under the radar right now, which could be a very good thing for him.
Yeah.
To kind of excel a bit. One of the most interesting things came out today. I'm going to get to that momentarily regarding Anthony Volpe. And me and Francis are going to talk about this. This was very interesting from our friend Joel Sherman, who told all of us to shut the F up. But anyway, my guy Ivan, what's up, brother? He goes, family. So hyped for the season. Pete, Jira, saludos, baby Simonetti. Appreciate you, brother. You the man. Thank you. A little more thank you. DJ Stelio says, those glasses Chico got on look like the Veronica glasses Tony Stark gave Spider-Man. What's up, Pete and chat? Much love to everyone. Everybody talking about your glasses, man.
Yeah.
These glasses are something. They're like a conversation starter.
I saw that early in the chat. Stelio was coming, pretty hot with a couple of jokes. Somebody said he's campaigning early for his awards this year.
He tries every year. He just never wins.
If that is the case, I can't knock the hustle. If my glasses got to be at the pay the expense for him campaigning,
he tries.
I'll take it. No,
I got to give him credit, man. He really, really tries. He does. He wants to win that MVP award. Hasn't got it. Mach has gone back to back. That's why he got the glasses. That is exactly why Mach has the item. Look at those NYU, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He got him. Represent Mach, man. That's why, it is what it is. What are you going to do? He could win. He's trying early. He really is. He got the joke book out. He got the joke book out very, very early. But let's talk about this, man. This was interesting. Guys, do me a favor. Smack that like, hit that sub like you've never done before a day in your life. Christian tweeted about it. I want to use his tweet because I want to see what everybody else thinks. Apparently, Joel Sherman has speculated that if Jose Caballero is performing well, that the Yankees could send Anthony Volpe to AAA to give him some extra time after his rehab ends. Jose Caballero, this is Christian's opinion. Jose Caballero could be hitting 940 when Volpe is ready to return, and I'd still expect Volpe to be the shortstop. Honestly, nothing would stun me more than a healthy Volpe playing in AAA. I want to get your opinion and take on this because me and you are already on record of saying they are talking different about Anthony Volpe now. Yeah. To the point, if anybody missed our previous conversation, Aaron Boone was asked about it. And Boone continued to say, if it's going to happen here, basically saying, if it doesn't happen here, I could see it happening somewhere else.
Yeah.
Alluding to, well, it may not happen here. And a lot of times, guys just don't do it. When the team they come up with, they go somewhere else and do it. We've never heard the Yankees speak about Anthony Volpe this way. Anytime the Yankees in the past have spoke about or have been questioned about Anthony Volpe, it was immediately defend. Defend as much as you can and protect Anthony Volpe at all costs. That's your only job. Defend this kid all you can. To the point they didn't want him to get booed out of Yankee Stadium. They sent Jason Dominguez up. He got a double. The rest is history, as you guys know. One of the most viral clips of our season last year.
Yeah.
And where I'm at on it, I actually believe Aaron Boone. And I believe that the Yankees are on their last legs when it comes to Anthony Volpe. Now, does that mean I believe they're not going to give him a shot this year? Hell no. Anthony Volpe guaranteed is going to get time. And I agree with Christian on that. I think there's a situation where, let's say, Jose Caballero's playing really good baseball. You will still see Anthony Volpe in the lineup at shortstop. And if Volpe really struggles, they know they have a replacement, so it makes it easier. I think this is Volpe's last chance. I believe that. I think this is it. I think it's the way Boone talked, it's them saying, without telling him, you better get your act together because this is it, brother.
I'm actually right there with you. There was a part of me that thought maybe you would like lean a little bit where Christian was going at the end of the tweet, where it's like, look, if Caballeros has a 940 OPS, I still don't see them giving him starts over Volpe because.
I do agree with that.
Okay.
I do agree with that. What I'm saying is, I do. I think when Volpe's healthy, I don't think it matters what Caballeros do. I think they're going to give him a shot. But I don't think it's a leash like before. I think if Caballero's having a good year and they play Volpe over him, and Volpe has a tough 2 weeks, I think Cabby's back out there.
See, and I agree with that. I feel like Christian's tweet might be alluding to the fact that he may not 100% agree with that.
Right.
Like, I think he thinks no matter what, this is still a situation where it's Volpe's job to lose.
Right.
Whereas what I'm hearing from Yankee brass and now Joel Sherman is this is no longer Anthony Volpe's job to lose. That's why I feel the way that I feel, because everything that I've heard about it recently is starting to sound a lot more like, yeah, guys, this, we're not going to ever admit that we made a mistake. We're not going to ever admit that, he's probably not the guy or anything like that. But our actions will start speaking a little bit differently. And what we're hearing, again, actions need to follow. But what we're hearing is giving me the vibe of, yeah, this isn't his job to lose. At this point, it still may be his job to win because we're still giving him a chance to be in the race. But it's not like the first 3 years. He may have to earn it. And if that's the case, then yeah, I agree with Christian's tweet, but only up to a certain point where I think this might be the first time that it's actually a reality that somebody could take that job away from him and the Yankees would be like, listen, it is what it is. There's also that caveat that if he spends more than 30 days in AAA, I think they get the extra year of control.
That's correct. Yes,
which makes him a lot easier to move.
Yep.
Right. And if you already alluded to it, one thing that Boone said, right, not throwing a shot, not anything, but saying, yeah, even if it's not here, maybe it's not.
That's right.
Here. Well,
That's right.
when you juxtapose that with the fact that if he spends 30 days in AAA, he gets that extra, not a full extra year on control, but he's basically not a free agent until a year later than what he's expected to now. That also makes him a lot more attractive on the trade market. Now,
No doubt.
Hear that and say, Francis, who the hell wants to trade for this guy? Stranger things have happened. That's all I'm going to say. Stranger things have happened. You never know what people's needs are and where people are willing to go. It may be possible.
Yeah, but let's throw this out to the chat. How many of you believe that Anthony Volpe will, when he's ready, rehab assignment is done and all that, he's ready to come up, that the Yankees will assign him to AAA instead of bringing him to the major leagues? Anybody in the chat believes that when his rehab assignment is up, he'll be assigned to AAA like Joel Sherman kind of alluded to potentially happening? Do you think that's actually ever going to happen? There's any possibility to that? FL Diver quick with the nope.
Yep, I see the nope in there.
Nope. Volpe will be in the majors, I bet, says Jacob. Anthony Medina says maybe. Johnny Riv, our good friend, says no way. Eagles and Jets says no way. David Rodriguez says hell no. Miguel Torres says no. Yojo, our good friend, says he'll be the starting shortstop when he's ready. Right back to Yankee Stadium. No, not a chance. Doubtful, says William Henry. Kyle Malay says hell no. Philo says nope. Not going to happen. Well, there you have it. Uncle Dom with a no way. Michael Thompson, hell no. Hell no. It's kind of how it is right now at the Yankees. And I'm going to say something really crazy real quick. They're gonna say that I'm getting paid by the Yankees after this. You ready for the allegations, Francis? You ready for them?
I gotta hear this.
ready
I've had a weekend of reading very fun allegations on social media.
Yeah, let me tell you right now. They're gonna say I'm getting paid. I'm gonna say
By the
something
way,
real quick.
I don't want to get into that, and I'm gonna let you go. But I didn't say this to you before. You guys told me this crazy stuff years ago, and then of course I read the stuff that I read this weekend. What the hell, bro?
I tell you, we ahead of the game over here.
Yeah, no,
we ahead of the game. I'm telling you, we ahead of the game.
Really freaking. Bro.
Oh man, Volpe, he should get his last chance. He should get his last chance.
Oh boy. Okay.
He should get his last chance. Now, would I feel different about that if Jose Caballero somehow is hitting like 295? Yes.
Of course.
But Anthony Volpe should get his last chance. And let me tell you guys why. All right? Not because of Pete Simonetti said it. Not because of any other reason, but the Yankees made their bed and they got to sleep in their bed. Yeah. And if you've hyped up Anthony Volpe the way you have, and you guys really do believe in him the way you did, the way you defended him, the way you fought for this guy, If that's the truth, right? Cute. Awesome. He had a surgery. He's apparently going to be healthy. I like to see him. Let's see him. Let's see him.
Yeah.
And I know that's not going to be a popular take, and I get it. I understand. I already got people saying it's been his last chance already. Fair game. I'm not here to debate that. All I'm saying is if the Yankees, you guys have really believed in this kid, fought for him and defended him all the time that you have, give him his last chance. Give him his last chance. Run him out there, and let's see if he is this great elite talent that you guys have said he is. Brian Cashman has fought with people, and that's it. Jira's even in the chat disagreeing with me right now. I mean, I knew this would be a bit of a wild take, and I'm not looking at it as Pizza Minetti. You guys know Bo Bichette will be the shortstop, or somebody would be the shortstop right now that is not Anthony Volpe. All I'm saying is the way they've defended it. All right, well then look, if you believe in him for real, good. Make it your prerogative. Put him out there. Let's see what it is. If the injury was all that, and you felt he was really becoming a better player, because if you guys remember, in May, maybe June, I had people pissed at me because I was saying, well, guys, I mean, look, 740 OPS is not bad. And then was it the injury? I don't know. You can never trust the Yankees on what it is. I just know he looked horrible for the majority of the rest of the year after that. I mean, really bad. He was terrible in the postseason. Is he that guy or is he not that guy? But guess what? We're going to find out. Let us find out now and then be done with him, please. If he sucks and he's bad, be done with him. Enough. Put Caballero back out there or trade for a damn shortstop or figure something out mid-year. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, look, we were speaking about, albeit it was a different prospect. We were talking about Jason Dominguez at the time, but if I'm going to say it about Dominguez, I'm going to say it about Volpe. I'm going to say it about Wells. I'm going to say it about any other guy who's coming out of our system. These guys deserve a fair shake. And am I saying that Volpe hasn't gotten one to this point? No, absolutely not. I think it's quite the opposite. I think it's quite the contrary. I think the Yankees rolled out the red carpet for this guy, right? And I feel like nobody's covered that as open as us here at NYU, where it's like, look, you guys gave this guy the job, pretty much the keys on day one. You say, here you go. It's all yours. It's like walking into like a house, looking at a viewing. And before you can even, look around, they're giving you the keys to the house. Say, hey, man, you don't even got to see the rest of it. The place is yours. It's kind of what happened with Volpe and the position of shortstop on the New York Yankees. Still, we only saw 3 years, right? And I get,
that's right.
When we look at the 3 years, we can make an informed decision based on these 3 years that chances are this is who the guy is. But 3 years is not enough to determine the life of a prospect. It just isn't. It just isn't. And I'm not going to do a deep dive on that. I'm not going to push too hard. I'm just going to say, if I'm going to say it about Dominguez, Wells, and the other guys, I have to say it about Volpe. I do. Yeah. And 3 years is not enough. So, fourth chance, fourth year, if the same outcome happens or it ends in injury somehow, right? Knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't. But after 4 years, if it's still not happening, then yes, I'd be willing to move on. I was willing to move on at the Gary Sanchez after the 4th year. They waited until after the 5th. Okay, they gave him They gave him another one after that.
Yep.
Would it shock me if they did the same with Volpe and we saw him a 5th time get the opportunity? No, it would not shock me. What I'm saying is, though, I don't know about him deserving that 5th, but I do know for sure he at least deserves the 4th to get that chance because of a lot of what you're saying. Whether we like it or not, the real decline in 2025 was very closely associated with when the injury happened. So
that's what I'm saying. If that's the case, and you guys really do believe that he was a much better player, and the injury truly affected that, well, then yeah, let's see it. But the leash cannot be that long anymore. I mean, it can't be. You can't sit there and say he's hitting 210 and he's already had, 200 at-bats in the year, 250 at-bats, and he's hitting 210 still with a 675 OPS. If that's the point, if that's the case, at the end of the day, then you just got to send him down and be done with this. Or whatever it is you do with him. Who the hell knows? He just can't be your shortstop every single day. And
if the defense looked like it did last year.
Correct. If the defense looks still as bad as it did last year, then yes, there's a major problem there. And, it's just time to move on. So I don't feel like the Yankees have done enough to say, well, this guy's there, so you can't play him. I think they've kind of played it this way. I think they like Jose Caballero. I do. I think they think Jose Caballero could be a good player.
Yeah,
And we all seen it. He had a very good time with the Yankees.
he did.
So Jose Caballero is a very, very tricky player to project because was he as good as he was with the Yankees? Again, because of the way they utilized him, being in a playoff run, what exactly was it necessarily? He hasn't been a guy that's really played every day. Aaron Boone last year, now they say, hey, we got a guy who could be a shortstop every day. But last year, Aaron Boone was quick to say he's not an everyday player. But now it's a little different, maybe because they have fallen out on Anthony Volpe a little bit, so they're kind of changing their attitude towards Jose Caballero, who played very good for them. You guys know what he does with his speed. He'll draw walks. He got sneaky pop, but he makes your lineup deadly if he can get on base because a walk from him is a double. I mean, let's be honest, man. The guy he led the league in stolen bases. He can easily do that again. He has a chance of being a really good player for them. So I think that little quote unquote competition is going to be really, really interesting this year. One of the guys that is getting a lot of attention, I think really becoming a fan favorite, I want to talk about him now real quick, is El Oso. David Bednar is getting a lot of fan love from Yankee fans out there. Again, good friend David Bednar going to work. And man, oh man, I tell you what, if anybody should have the nickname El Oso, that's him right there. He looks like a friggin' bear out there.
He does. He does. Listen, David Bednar getting this love from fans is very well deserved, I would say. Like I'm not shocked about, fans kind of gravitating towards this guy after what he was able to do when we traded for him and what we had to endure at the beginning of last season.
Woo!
I mean, yeah. No, and nobody knows it. Nobody knows it better than you, brother. You call all the freaking games. You have to sit there through some of those, blown leads, late wins turning into losses somehow at the very last second. When that happens to you, the way that it happened to us last year, and then a stabilizing presence in David Bednar shows up. I mean, come on, man.
Absolutely huge. And look, he's been a name that a lot of people have, been talking about. Potentially as a chance the Yankees can trade for a guy like him. They finally do it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all excited when it happens. And it got up to a rocky start. The first time out, Duvall gets beat up. He gets beat up. Everybody that came in, Caballero makes the error in the outfield. I mean, everybody the Yankees traded for helped them lose that game. It's crazy.
That was a Murphy's Law game.
It was unbelievable what happened. I remember calling that game, being like, guys, they're going to lose. No way. There's no way they come back or do anything to win this game. So he's getting a lot of love, and I bring him up because Francis said a stabilizing presence, right? And that's what he has a good chance of being towards the end of games. A lot of people are looking at the Yankees bullpen right now saying, I just don't see it. I don't know. You got a lot of unknown names. They just they pick up Rafael Montero, who me and you like, as, a deal that is a minor league signing. I think he makes the team. I got a feeling, Rafael Montero probably makes the team. But then, you have the guy from Colorado who John Brophy did a thing today with how to say his name. It sounds like it's like BG. So it's like Sabiji, something like that. Saviji, according to what John Brophy wrote. John, I'm probably saying that wrong. My bad. If you want to throw it in the chat, you can throw it in there. But he tweeted about it. But it's way off than what I thought it was because I listened to like the Rockies announcers.
Yeah.
And they said it. There it is. Chabiji.
Okay.
Chabiji.
We
should be dancing. Yeah.
we gotta come up with a good nickname for it because Chabiji ain't gonna be.
I mean, give him a BG song. Night Fever. There you go. Night Fever.
Okay. Night Fever is right on cue, by the way, and also really freaking good. I like Night Fever.
I like it.
Let's rock with it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I like Night Fever. I'm gonna have to write that one down.
Night Fever coming out of the pen is something.
What's his first name again?
Here we go.
What's his first name? How did I forget this?
Does it start with an A?
I don't know. So I'm trying to. What's his first name?
There you go. Angel does start with an A.
I like it.
That was my grandfather's name.
Hey. Your grandfather's, I'm happy then, all right?
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
like it.
telling you.
I like it a lot.
Chibiji. I like it.
Shabiji.
Well, to the point that you were making
Knight
about
Rider.
bullpens,
No.
right? No, Night Fever.
Night-
Night Fever. Come on. We gotta do Night Rider. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we just dated ourselves like crazy.
Now, if he comes out, if they bring the bullpen cars back and it's blacked out and his name is Knight Rider, that is legendary.
Well, it can't just be a blacked out car at that point. You got to go all in. It has to be.
You got to do
It has to be. There's
you
just
gotta do
no
it.
two ways about it. To your point about the bullpens, right?
Yeah.
I hear it, right? And I see a lot of Yankees fans saying that.
You
but-
scared?
I mean, not any more than I normally am. Let's be. I mean, this guy. I'm not. That's where I'm at with it. I'm not any more worried than I've been on any other year looking at the Yankees bullpen. The one thing that we know as Yankees fans, right? Whether we want to give Cashman his flowers at all time or not, the one thing that we do know is he can build the bullpen with the best of them.
He does. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Exactly.
All right, you do have to. I've said that many times.
Yes.
It is true. They do find a good bullpen at some point.
For sure. And if that's a weakness, in the middle of the year, then it's never really too difficult to address that weakness at the deadline. That's kind of what the Yankees do. It's kind of been their bread and butter. Now, to the point about, not having too many like brand names, household names in that bullpen that you already know you can rely on for sure. Well, I see Yankees fans complaining about that, but look around the league. Like, who has the bullpen that has 4 or 5 guys that you're like, yeah, I mean, these are big name guys. These guys are shut down.
Nah.
Oh, where?
I don't think anybody really has like the Yankees 3-headed monster back in the day. I don't think anybody really has anything like that you look at and go, yeah, that.
Because to do it, you got to pay now.
Oh, you can do it. Put your back into it.
So it's that's why it's not common anymore. Like, I'm not absolving the Yankees of anything. Like, if their bullpen sucks throughout the entire year,
We're not kissing
Cashman
ass.
doesn't address it, then yeah, we'll be on Cashman's ass like always if that happens. But I don't see that happening. And
Yeah, by the way, too.
yeah, is going to be pretty decent.
Speaking of Brian Cashman, John Brophy went viral, if you saw, with his picture of Brian Cashman's drink, his coffee that he gets.
Everybody went and placed the order.
They would place the order for the. Now you go to the Starbucks, you say, "Can I get the Brian Cashman?"
Yeah,
and they go ahead and lock it in there for you. Yeah, it also comes with a bad trade or two. But you know what happens. What are you gonna do? That's the life of a GM for all these years.
Oh man,
Don't screw me,
Here we
Baldy.
go.
All
I think
right?
it's gonna be a nice little moment for Brian Cashman. He just
I'm gonna cut a promo right now. I remember Donaldson. I remember IKF, who's now shoving it up your ass. All right? Hey, yo, Hershey, just a splash of cream. Hey, yo.
Yeah, Crackle Nuts just got excited. Listen,
He's sick.
I'm
Crackle Nuts.
I'm telling you right now, man. I look at our bullpen, and does it leave a little to be desired? Maybe, but
Of course.
I'm not overly concerned, especially not to start the season, right? To start the year, I feel like, again, a lot of other teams, if not all of them, will be in very similar positions to the New York Yankees, where you have the guys that you kind of know what they're going to give you or what you hope they're going to give you. And then you have a couple guys where it's like, okay, we don't know yet. This guy's new. This guy's a project. Maybe one of the kids gets a look. I don't know. But we also have a couple of kids kind of knocking the door right now. So could one of them get a job coming out of spring training and end up in that bullpen? I don't know, but I'd sure as hell be excited to see it.
Yeah. And, I got some of those names pulled up here since we're talking about the bullpen already. There really is a lot of tricky names on here. And what it's going to be is the right mix. Can the Yankees find that right mix that really works? And we know David Bednar, right? We already know that. Is Jake Bird going to be anything this year? I don't know. Everybody, including myself, we were all so happy to get him, right? Everybody was so excited to get him at the time we did. And then the arm just kind of fell off. And there was rumors out there that his arm's been dead for a long time, and the Yankees still made the deal. But maybe he had some time off, and he'll look a little good. Hey, bringing his name up, but I gotta bring it up. Paul Blackburn. I mean, yeah, of course, during the season, they get Paul Blackburn. You kind of laugh about it. Then they re-sign him, you laugh a little more. But when you look at the numbers a little bit, he was better with the Yankees. He had one really horrible outing, and then he was better. So, yes, again, not sexy, but he's an option. Chibiji, we just talked about, an option. This is a guy who throws very hard. A lot of movement, has a nasty, nasty changeup. Fernando Cruz, we already know. Jerry De Los Santos looked good last year.
He did.
I mean, you can't sit here and just act like all these guys suck. They don't. Camilo Doval, look at the way he finished when they changed his arm motion. He was way better. He was absolutely nasty. Brent Hendrick.
A lot of upside there.
Hendrick's a guy I talked about last year in spring training, and I said, I've seen enough. He made the team, and he did. And the Yankees are talking about now saying the velo has gone up, so they think he has a chance of being even better out of the Yankees bullpen. We know what Tim Hill could give you. Ryan Weathers, if he fails as a starter, worst case scenario, because I don't want him to fail as a starter. I really think if he's healthy, he could be nasty, nasty. These are to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, need him to succeed as a starter.
No doubt about it. But worst case scenario is if you ever put that guy in the bullpen, look out. Cade Winquist is a guy that a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people are talking about, man. I'm telling you. Has a chance to be that guy to give you 2 or 3 innings out of the pen, along with a Paul Blackburn potentially being that type of guy where, again, man, this is not me and Francis saying everything is set. Don't worry. All we're saying is the Yankees have figured out ways to make worse bullpens work out.
Exactly.
And a lot of times at the end of spring training, you know, those little pieces that they add on. I think one of those pieces, again, could be, you know, maybe a right-handed catcher that gets released somewhere. The Yankees bring him on board, but potentially some bullpen arms could be in the works too there for the Yankees.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good to look at here early on. Spring training is here. It's hard to see it the same way as you would in the offseason. Because yes, nobody, I don't think there's anybody out there that said the Yankees had an A+. They had an A+ off. They had a B+. They had a B. The majority of people are sitting in D's, maybe C's if they're being generous.
Yeah.
I know we all kind of sat in the D area when it came to the Yankees offseason. But guess what, guys? Who the hell doesn't want to see baseball? Who doesn't want to watch baseball? When you see those videos of spring training, you see John Brophy sending me these videos, and I'm going, oh my God, I love this. Like, I can't even front. I see Francis looks like he's ready for spring training right now himself. He got the whole outfit on. He's wearing baseball pants underneath. You guys don't even know.
I had to throw the jersey on, man.
He got cleats on right now in his house.
All the exclusive content coming, it kind of makes you just want to run out on that field. I'm sorry, it does.
Can I say something too real quick? Hey, Yankees, if you're watching, I know you guys are. I got evidence of that.
Yeah, you got a couple of people watching. Hey, how's it going?
A couple. How you doing over there? Hey, maybe they didn't go up there, they didn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you right now. The NYU and the Yankee logo go pretty nice together. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. Not like we haven't had a collab shirt already, but it's nice.
Looks good. Just saying. Looks good.
Let me tell you something. You did a good job, too, matching the Navy and the Navy. I went black on black. This is nice. We didn't even plan
I'm
this.
telling you, we keep doing this, and people are going to start to think
we're like a black and white cookie. We're really
not.
are. We're just made for one another.
I'm telling you,
Matt,
man.
what are you going to do?
Yeah, listen, I'm
Stop it.
When you see this stuff happen, right? The Yankees getting on, like, starting to work out and the live BP and all that stuff, and you start getting excited. I mean, it's one of those things that even for a second, right? And even if it's just that second, you do kind of forget the annoying frustration of the offseason.
You have to. You have to.
Like, I see Aaron Judge taking live BP against guys. I got to see Elmer Rodriguez strike out with Ben Rice on 3 pitches. Now, it's like, it's one of those things where, you know, it's your team versus your team. So you're looking at Ben Rice like, come on, buddy, 3 pitches. I mean, give me a break. But then you're looking at Elmer Cruz like, hey, I like that. I like what I'm saying.
I like what you got.
Or I saw Aaron Judge hit a line drive right back at Max Fried. I'm like, Judge, what are we doing? What are we doing here, buddy?
Yes.
Slow it down. I know you try to work on the Yapo, work inside. I get it, but we can't afford that. Okay? Yeah. We cannot afford that. Yep. But I'm saying all that to say this stuff is what really gets the real fanatical baseball fan excited. And that's what we deal with here.
Austin, probably everybody in this chat right now.
Yeah. That's what we have here at the U. That's who our fans are. That's who we are. That's who Brophy is, which is why he's out there already. He said he's already sunburned. He doesn't give a poot. He's gonna be back out there.
No,
You know
Brophy
what I'm
don't
saying?
care.
He don't.
Brophy don't. Let me tell you something about John Brophy. That man to go out there if it's 152-degree weather, he'll faint, but he still has great pitches.
And he has the hat on.
And he has the hat.
And he has the hat on.
Does he have the hat?
The bucket hat.
I don't know if we got
king.
an update on that. I think he has to have the bucket hat. John,
Brophy-
let me know if you got that bucket hat. I want to see it.
Brophy bucket hat has to be a thing. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna say something real quick too. I like to see some pictures of John out there.
Yeah.
He takes pictures of everybody else. Can you get a photographer out there take a picture of John while John's taking pictures?
The man
Take a
behind the
picture of
camera.
John taking pictures. I want to see that.
Exactly.
I like that idea.
He said that's how you find me. And it's a fact. This is literally
But I
Every
like
time
the
we're down there,
idea
that's how I
of
find it.
John taking pictures of John. Matter of fact, John, Miami's kind of far from Tampa. I was going to see if he was going to be at the WBC, and I love to link up with John Brophy. I love John Brophy.
I mean, every time we see him down
There's
there.
not many people that love John Brophy the way I do. Just saying.
Nah, it's true.
There's not.
He's the Gophie. He's the
He's the
Gophie.
Gophie. He's the
And
Gophie, no doubt
I
about it. I do
truly
want to bring up another name, too, by the way.
Oh, bring him
forgot
up.
When it comes to the bullpen, a guy that hasn't got enough love, in my opinion, is Harrison Cohen.
Okay.
Harrison Cohen, last year in AAA, I actually thought there was going to be a time that he has a chance of actually getting a chance at the major leagues. Never got that chance at the major leagues. So I felt like this year's maybe year he does it. But if you want to see some of Harrison Cohen, he will be on Team Israel in the WBC. So you might get a chance there. And I'm looking at some of the non-roster invitees for the Yankees. There's not a ton of names that stand out. Harrison Cohen, of course, in this system, he does. Brendan Beck stands out. Michael Arias is another guy who I was kind of surprised that he didn't rise through the system quicker because the guy is nasty. It's just getting that command down. He has filthy, filthy stuff. So breakouts from guys like this wouldn't shock me. Of course, Ben Hess is on there, but that's a top prospect. Let's talk about him. A lot of people are talking. Oh man, John just sent me a picture of John Brophy.
There you go.
He sent me a picture of John Brophy. I love it. Yeah, I love
he ain't
it.
playing. He ain't
I
messing
love it.
around.
And it's him next to Judge. I mean, that's even better. Like him next to Judge.
Of course.
Just want to throw this out there. Let's talk about it, man, because everybody's talking about Carlos Lagrange. And hey, Carlos, I know we follow each other. You know, we send little messages every now and then. That's my guy. I want to say something real quick. Here at the U, we ain't never said Lagrange. All right? We ain't never said Lagrange over here. Okay? Because Pete's Italian, but I'm one with the Dominican people.
It's a fact. It's a
Just
fact.
saying.
Hey, we've always been pronouncing it right. But I did get a kick out of that. Like him saying, this is
I love it.
This is how
I
I want it
love it.
pronounced. Yeah.
But he was like, I love both of them. But he's like, it's Lagrange.
Yeah.
You see the video of him just walking by the screen, be like, it's Lagrange, and he walks away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, remember my name. Remember the name.
I thought it was funny that I forget the reporter that said it. He was like, but you know, I might have been Gary Phillips saying, you know, we've been given several different ways to pronounce this, but we finally got the real pronunciation from the player himself. And I'm like, okay, so before getting it from the player, you just randomly took what people were saying, just like 7 different guys spitballing there, and everybody's like, I mean, I think it's Lagrange or Lagrange. I don't know. Let's rock with one of those. And it's like,
hey, Lagrange kind of fire. I mean, Lagrange kind of fire.
He's like, what? Nobody said, why don't we just go ask the guy? I mean, he's right there.
Could call him Lagrange. I like
He's
Lagrange.
hard to miss, right? He's not a small person at all.
You ain't missing him.
I'm like, dude, just go right up to it. I mean, listen, shouts out to Carlos Lagrange. We saw him last year.
We did.
He's a good kid, man. Good kid. And we're wishing all the best for him as always.
Fan of the U?
With every Yankee prospect.
Yeah. Fan of the U. And like I said, man, you want to be excited about prospects. Everybody loves some velo, right? My man hit 103 last year. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be excited about a guy that can rear back and fling a baseball. And it's not only even that. This is a guy who doesn't struggle a ton with command either. Is a guy kind of really put it all together. Top 100 prospect for the Yankees. So, again, anybody out there saying, well, this team doesn't really have prospects. Baloney. Baloney. They do. They do. Do they have the amounts of other teams, the crosstown rival New York Mets? No, not necessarily. Some other clubs out there, not necessarily. the Yankees stack up. Trust me, man. If there's a big name out there the Yankees are trying to get their hands on, they got prospects and players to get their hands on those guys. There's no denying that whatsoever. So, look, man, I'll give everybody a little spoiler. Tomorrow, I have a video coming out, 5 reasons why the Yankees are going to be good this year. I'll have that video coming out. Yeah, you probably guessed it already. Is there going to be a follow-up video of 5 reasons the Yankees could be bad this year? Maybe. I'm kind of going back and forth. So I'll ask the community, do you guys want me to make that video? Because I don't want to feel like I'm putting any negative attack on the Yankees. But if I'm making the 5 reasons why I think they're going to be good and 5 reasons why they could be bad, I think that's fair game, right?
Yeah.
Am I bending any rules there?
No, but be prepared for
We broke the rules like Aventura.
Listen, I would just say be prepared for the 5 reasons why the Yankees being bad to be the one that goes viral.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay with that.
Because like
Whatever.
literally the stuff, a lot of the vitriol that we get, I can speak from my personal experience. I see people say he's always complaining about this, always negative, always. I'm like, well, that's what you see because those are the tweets that blow up. The ones where I'm talking positively about somebody, those don't ever.
Nobody
get
cares.
traction, right?
And you do it a lot, but you probably do it more than I do on social media. Nobody like the minute you'll say something bad, it's like, oh, here he goes again.
One. It'll that's the one that'll blow up if I say something negative about a guy. But the other 6 days of the week where I was just spreading positivity all over the timeline, nobody cared. Nobody cared.
Hey, all publicity is good publicity.
Exactly. Right? And the truth of the matter is that negativity is just one of those things that it spreads way faster than positivity because it gets this visceral reaction from people. There's nothing we can do about that. I feel like the natural next step, if you're going to do a 5 reasons why the Yankees could be good video, the natural next step is also a 5 reasons why the Yankees could be bad. Now, if you want to play it, actually, you should really, I was going to say maybe flip it.
Oh, I'm definitely doing it.
You should. I was gonna say maybe flip it, but no, you should do it the way that you said you're gonna do it. 5, they could be good and bad. So that when the one reason that they can be bad goes viral, you can say, "Well, I actually did a video about why they would be good right before that."
Bingo, exactly. And I think it's fair. I think it's very fair. Jira just said, "You better get those tickets for the Romeo concert." Let me tell you something. Romeo could get those tickets and shove it. All right, that's what I think about it.
I think we gotta go, brother.
We probably do have to go. Yeah.
I think we gotta go. I'm just waiting for the move to take place and everything, and then a little bit of settling, and then we gotta.
We'll see.
Gotta figure that
Tell
out.
you what. I mean, I could just perform a concert for Jira myself.
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll be the same.
I feel like just a couple of slight differences between you and Romeo. I think
There's only slight differences. You're right. The voice, forget about it.
They're very slight. They're very slight.
The voice is very, very similar, very close.
Oh yeah,
I could sing that way.
Yeah, first time I
tell
heard
you something.
thing, I thought he was Romeo.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, let me. Hey. When I get on that mic pole too, I can do a little dancing. All right, I do a little swing of the hips. What's up, my brother Ronnie? That's my fucking guy right here, baby.
Thank you for being a friend.
Bang, bang, NYYU gang. Sup, fellas? What's up, brother? How we
What's up?
doing over here, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, man, hopefully this week, I got to just say this because I'm just going to say it right now. Hopefully this week, I'm going to have a lot of news for you guys and a lot of really, really good news. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. That we'll have a lot of good news for you guys. Just some fun stuff for NYU. So keep your fingers crossed for us. On top of that, man, I'm just so excited. I really am excited for baseball to be back. I'm excited that we're going to be at the World Baseball Classic. Baseball's back, man. Johnny Riv, I know I don't have an update on the softball update yet on the event. I can't put anything out there on a softball event until we got the field locked. So we're just waiting on that. We are working on that though. Once that's a lock, guaranteed that event is happening. We'll do everything in our power to ensure that that event happens. NYYU Day is here, guys. April 18th. Get your tickets. The tickets are available. I think last time I checked, we're already into the 50s of tickets sold. Okay. So again, we got probably 90 something left. So go ahead and get your tickets. 24-hour stream. It's happening this year. Last year, couldn't really tell you guys, as you know, but pregnancy and all that, it was a bit much. They didn't put it out there yet. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know, but it was too much. It was just too much to do. It just didn't make sense. But coming back this year, no doubt about that. We're all looking forward to it. We've talked about it a lot already. And Yeah, man. Game season live on the way back. Me and Francis are going to be doing some WBC games.
Oh yeah.
We'll be at the game on March 9th, Dominican Republic versus Israel. We're really excited about this. You might get a lot of crazy content that day, by the way, folks. Just saying. There might be a lot of really good content that day. And yeah, man, baseball's back. There's nothing to be, it's a reset now. Last year happened, last year's done. Everybody, whether you're, angry about the team, upset with the team, there's a part of you that's happy baseball's back. And that you just, you want to see this game go forward, and you can't wait to see that that first game season live pop up, and it's going to be for spring training this month. May I say this month? Things are also going to look very, very different. I don't know if the new setup or like the new screen stuff is going to be ready for spring training. I don't know if it's going to be ready for WBC. Hopefully it will be. We'll see. We'll find out. But regular season, man, when everything is set up and good to go, look out. Look out. This is going to be an amazing year.
Yeah, I mean, bro, we got a baseball on Friday.
That's right.
It's hard to believe that the off season has come and gone as this fast, when there was a point there where it felt like we were in the off season for 17 years, and I thought, like, that's it, like I'm gonna get buried and the off season won't be done. But ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. There is baseball on Friday. It's going to be played. Game season live is back. Okay.
Indeed. Just to give everybody a little heads up, I was working on all the intros today.
There you go.
I was literally working on all the intros today. Let me say one more thing. Let me, I always plug this stuff, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and just plug this again for everybody. All the new NYU merch is literally out, and I want to share this because Francis is here. So, man, we got the Macho glasses, guys. We got NYU flags now. The flags are awesome. Extremely, extremely good quality. We got keychains. Go grab yourself a keychain. I'll say this right now. Until 12 o'clock today, anybody who orders anything from the website, I'll throw in a keychain for you. I'm going to do this all throughout the year. Game season lives, I'm going to do this all year. I'm going to give little specials on merch all year. But I want to highlight this shirt. This is special to us, man.
Yeah.
This is Francis's personal, his own company. He loves doing this. He loves making merchandise. This is a design that we came up with together. Yep. Well, really, France, I ain't even going to take any credit. Francis really came up with this together. This is the back of that shirt. NYU, see it, very New York, of course. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, Heart of the City, which is Francis' brand. I love it. I love it. This shirt, a lot of sizes in this shirt is actually almost sold out already. And on top of that, the white version of this shirt, I got one of each size. So make sure if you want to get this, guys, don't wait and go get it now. Website is there. Anybody who orders in the next 2 hours, I will throw in a keychain and maybe another gift. Who knows?
And guys, don't sleep on them damn hats, bro. When I seen Pete the other day, he had the black joint on with the stones. I mean, it was fire. Like, I feel like the pictures look good, but in person, 10 times better. All right, so do not sleep. NYU merch is going nuts in 2026. It's only February, so I'm like literally like chomping at the bit to see what the heck it looks like at the end of the year. And we look back and say, okay, this is what we did merch-wise throughout the entire year. It's crazy.
It's insane.
We are absolutely going crazy. So don't
lanyards on the way. You guys asked me for them. They're on the way.
That was E. Diego, right?
Lanyards are yes. Lanyards are on the way. I've already got designs made for some of those. DS hat, DS shirt is on the way also. And I want to give everybody a little update. So I talked to little baby Santino. I said, you could represent America, you could represent Italy, and you could represent the Dominican Republic. You guys know he gave me his answer, and this came in the other day.
Clap it up for my godson, man. He chose well. Okay?
I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little slightly disappointed. But we were talking the other day. I'm like, Jiro was like, you want tostones? I said, no, he wants cannoli. And he started laughing when I said the Italian stuff. So he really liked the Italian stuff. So he did choose Team DR, and Tio Soto is going to be there. So he's excited about that, of course.
Of course. How couldn't you be?
I'm excited.
Oh man, I cannot wait.
about all my Dominican friends on that team. It's gonna be great.
I can't wait. It's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. And on top of that, like Pete said, man, you guys gonna get some great content. You know how we do when NYU takes Florida. When we get to the state of Florida, I mean, it's like our home away from home. Okay.
Oh, I love it. I love
Yeah,
Florida, man. It's
I
beautiful.
can't wait.
It's
This
beautiful.
year, NYU takes Miami. Just listen, if you're gonna be down there during the time that we're gonna be down there, just
I'm
watch.
kind of sad. I'll be honest
watch
with you, man. I love you guys know. I mean, look, Francis would tell you this. Sometimes people think I come across as a real jerk off. Jerk off.
Go.
I'm a sweetheart. I'm actually
really
upset.
is.
I'm really upset I'm not gonna see Brophy.
Yeah.
John, we gotta get you to Miami for the day. Come on.
Yeah.
Come hang out with me.
Come on now. You don't want to miss that. No way he wants to miss that.
Believable. Big
WBC.
Buford's not what passed on the Big Buford. I ain't trying to shit my
Yeah,
pants.
I think I'm
while
good.
I'm at the ball game over there.
It's not even that. It's just almost
Fernando's gonna be like this in the outfield.
You said about harm me that. Dude, here's my thing with the Big Buford. If you guys remember when we did the vlog coming back, one of the best stories of that entire situation.
Don't bring up my directions.
I
I got good directions.
It wasn't that. It's the fact that we got lost. We couldn't get home. They closed it. We went to get Big Buford's, and
We
then
would have got home if they listened. I was like Christopher
weren't
Columbus
allowed to
out
go
there
home.
navigating.
I mean,
I was navigating like Columbus. I was finding everything.
there was one point there where you were trying to take us to the promised land, and people wouldn't let us go. And I still to this day think that's
agree.
unfair. I think that should be rectified on this
Thank you.
current trip that we're about to take. But again, some people don't agree with that, and so yeah, we're.
I was just called an asshole. What did I do wrong in life that I get
You know
called
what
an
it is,
asshole?
though?
For? I did nothing wrong.
Here's what I'll tell you.
This designated spitters. Oh, by the way,
Earlier,
too.
She
Okay,
didn't say
okay.
what she wanted to say.
Hey, we might be having a third member of DS this year, by the way.
Oh boy.
Just saying.
Hey,
I'm just letting everybody know.
Hey.
Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed.
don't
But
worry.
there's a possibility there might be a third member
Just wait and see.
of designated spitters this year.
Just wait and see, people. That's all.
It might be one of the biggest shows on the planet this year.
I mean, I think it will be. Oh, look at her. She put the infamous line, go straight. At a fork in the road.
That was a lie.
He did the yogi. When you see a fork in the road, take it.
How much of a Yankee fan I am. How much of a Yankee fan I am.
He coming into a fork in the road. What do I do, babe? Go straight.
Take it. Go straight.
Go
You see
straight.
a fork in the road, go straight. Never get off because you don't know what you're going to get into.
And not
That's
three, not a 3-pronged fork. We're talking about a 2-pronged fork. So there was
Yeah.
no straight, essentially. But
I mean, it looks straight to me. What is it, left? How is it left? It don't curve and that goes.
hey, did
You're
we
in the
get-
lane. You stay in the lane. You go straight.
The truth of the matter is, did we get home? Yes, we did. We did.
All
right. It's like when somebody complains about somebody. It's like when somebody complains about somebody's driving. It's like, yeah, okay, but did you die,
Why did everybody run to the bathroom, bro?
bro? The Big Buford that takes no prisoners. That's what I'm saying, like, bro. We put ourselves in such a precarious situation to procure those sandwiches that it's like at this point, I feel like every time I have that sandwich, I'm running the risk that it happens again. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yo, Frank said, imagine a GPS option with Pete's voice. Turn left.
Turn left, and then you miss it. He took the wrong turn.
It just oh, you missed your stop.
That's my recalculating.
Oh my goodness, that would be so legendary. So,
And
ladies and
shouts out to
gentlemen, what a
Jira.
show.
She put that there. That's why the IG is important, guys. If you guys
True.
aren't
true.
following the IG, the link's been put in the chat several times. Make sure you go do that.
That is so true, man. Follow us on IG. We're getting closer and closer to 10,000 on IG. So thank you guys for that. And yeah, man, a lot of stuff is going to be updated over there. We worked hard at it all year last year. We'll do it again this year. And yeah, like I said, man, baseball's back. I can't wait
sir.
to call games again. I've been looking forward to this for a while. We're going to have a great time in Miami at the WBC and calling World Baseball Classic. I mean, I'll probably lose my voice before the season begins, because I mean, I guess there's I don't want to say there's a super strong probability, but probably likely you can very well see US in the finals again, maybe DR Japan in the finals again, and that's going to be just worth it. I mean, that's
Hell yeah.
must-watch baseball.
Yep.
No matter what. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait. Yeah, man. Big year coming up. Can't wait. Francis, I'll let you close this out.
Absolutely can't wait for everything we have in store for you guys in 2026. Make sure you guys are doing your part by liking all the videos. You guys been in here with us,
Bingo.
rocking with us over an hour. Make sure you hit a like on the way out if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their grandmother the NYY Underground is the place to be for the best in New York Yankees coverage, man. You really cannot find a better spot to get your Yankee stuff than right here. Make sure you're following the IG. Yo, what happened?
I was going to say, didn't the Golden Girls live in Miami?
Did they?
I think they did. We might be able to see we might be able to visit the home.
If it's a possibility, I think I got to make that happen. I'm just saying.
I think they did. I'm pretty sure they were in Miami.
All right. And I believe that the Golden Girls would want Francis.
John Brophy just said, yeah, they did. There you go.
Well, there you go. Francis.
I can see, brother. I can see you with Blanche.
He knows me. What do you want? He knows me. All right. I'm a Blanche guy. I always was a Blanche guy. Me and Blanche, that's my baby right there. I mean, listen, we got to make it happen. We got to make it happen. There goes Drew right there saying, oh, the content is going to be Johnny Rip said, are those Francis's exes? That's the beautiful thing about grandmothers, man. It's really it's just there's never titles, there's no labels weighing anything down. I mean, they're so close to the end that they don't even care anymore. You know what I mean? It's just wow, just running off vibes. They're just cool with everything. It's like it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I might not be here tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But yeah, man, I absolutely can't wait. So keep it locked and stay tuned because baseball is officially back. And the next episode will, in fact, be the best episode.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you know we will never come whack on a designated spitter's track. Until next time, peace out, folks. Have a great rest of your night. Catch you next time, baby. Hey, we outside.
We out. We out. Looking at the view from the top. Get into the bed, don't stop. Get into the bed, don't stop. Better catch up, cuz we out. Look, I ain't skating through unless they talking 8 figures. Said I dream too big, but I do it way bigger. I'm the boss when I walk through, straighten up and sit up. I ain't never had to tell them, but they know that I'm